Yo, hello. It's been a long time. Welcome to the Please Excuse My Potty Mouth podcast, week 16. Sorry, everybody, for the long wait. Had a lot of things coming up. It's the holiday season. What we're going to give you with that special fire flame, Yoga Flame!
Yes, sir!
Tonight, we got all kinds of things to talk about. As always, my name is Sam. We got a special guest this evening, Miss Yaya from When Black Girls Brunch. That's right! The Queen Diva!
Yeah, we
She's
actually
here.
brunch, okay? Because Sam last time tried to put us
if
on
that's
blast.
still questionable, that's still questionable.
If
We
you
are
have bacon
brunching.
at dinner, it's not brunch. Okay? But hey, shout out to the sisters. I'm going to let y'all live, you know. I got my own, I got some things cooking up. So I got
You gotta change your heart. He over here trying to be nice.
Love connection.
I gotta play real cool close to the chest right now. Let you know.
I'm so
This is not work out. We'll get these ether bombs.
So now he's gonna be nice.
I was always nice. Always
Whatever.
nice.
Sam tried to play us out when we were
I'm
here.
trying to play it out. I'm just saying,
He's like, when
y'all
black
had,
girls do dinner.
if you record on a Saturday night and then
We
record on a
don't
Sunday.
record on a Saturday night.
Anyway, y'all give it up for Yaya. She's here.
I'm here.
She is.
You can follow me at Yaya Say That.
Yeah, spell that. What?
YAYASAYTHAT. Y'all can't spell?
Well, you illiterate
I thought you
motherfucker.
said Seda. So Yaya say that. Thank you. Use your phone interview voice. Yaya say that. Yes, this could be Claire on the phone when I show up.
Say that.
Say that.
Say that.
Make sure y'all follow her.
Follow me.
You got some dope shit. And make sure y'all still follow
Follow her and
on Black
unfollow
Girls
her, you know what I'm
Brunch.
saying?
Wow, that's what Derek will do. You know what? I'm going to call Derek out. I'm going to call Derek out.
Anyways, this your boy, the Doctor, a.k.a. G1 on the check-in, and we got a jam-packed show for y'all. Appreciate y'all rocking with us. Press, go and holler at him.
Oh man, it's your boy, man. It's your boy, man. The Press back on the mic, episode 16. I'm just flabbergasted that Sam got the name right this time.
Right?
Get a lot of things right. I gotta get a lot of things right.
He was
I
concentrating.
was
We want. Yeah, Sam's like, I got to say it right now.
You goddamn right.
You got to.
It's all
Right.
good.
It's a When Black Girls Brunch.
Black Girls Brunch.
WBGB. Motherfucker, you were so rude the last time.
Hey, I just gave y'all a nice smooth follow on SoundCloud for an episode today
smooth
that was
follow.
not there. I was waiting for the
Push the
notification.
follow button too. That's
You want to know
I
what?
had the bell rung.
Okay,
Waiting for the notification
I will
all
say
day.
this. We have started a new After Dark podcast. It's only on SoundCloud.
Tell us more about it.
excited.
Tell us more about it.
Tell us.
Okay, so we've been toying around because people have real jobs. I don't, but people have real jobs on this podcast that they don't want to put in jeopardy. So there's certain things that we
Fuck
don't
my
talk
job.
about. So
Just
we
kidding,
started
please don't fire me.
an After Dark where we could talk about the naughty little things. So
Hey.
check it out. I mean, last night we talked about porn. We
Hey.
talked about
Allegedly.
dominatrix. We
Haven't
talked
heard
about
it
a lot
yet.
of shit. We
Okay.
talked about a lot of shit. But that
You
podcast
say that
is
now until it
definitely
happens to you,
for.
dog.
Definitely
we should talk
for-
about that shit.
It's definitely for like the after evening folk. So be looking out for that.
Okay, well, as soon as it comes out, we'll definitely
Yes, I'll let you guys know
put it out there and
Sam's
subscribe
clearly
to it.
waiting.
Clearly
I was
waiting.
told today. I had inside scoop. And I didn't
Yes,
get
that's
that.
good.
When Black Girls.
Man,
Brunch.
so that's what it is, folks. We got Mama Ratchet in the building today for When Black Girls Go
When I
Brunch.
try to grow out of Mama Ratchet, I just want to be Yaya.
It's too late.
This is the queen,
No.
Yaya, and she'll be addressed as such.
Thank you. See, you know
Oh.
what? Sam over
She
here trying to
is-
get brownie points.
Goddamn right, I'm gonna whole tray. Not fucking nothing up. It will not be my downfall.
But man,
Oh shit.
Let these
Okay.
outside forces
so
I'm
interrupt
done,
my
I'm done.
flow.
get back to the basics, ladies and gentlemen. It is that time.
It's that time.
It's that
I had
time.
to stretch real quick.
my favorite part.
He getting limber and shit. I see you, Sam. Yeah, are you ready though, dog?
Oh yeah, she getting these bars.
Oh, she. Oh, shit. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. For Sam's Super Coon of the Week.
Had to turn the mic to myself real quick.
Uh-oh.
How y'all doing out there? Y'all know what time it is. That special moment. I know a lot of y'all been waiting for it. The Super Coon of the Week goes to Miss Omarosa Manigault, my favorite skin folk. And that's right, skin folk, because not kin folk. Only thing got us in common, baby, is that skin color. But I know you're not on my team. You're trying to sell me out to the white man.
Damn.
Guess what, baby? I'm out in the field waiting for you to get kicked out that big house, and you can't come live with me in the shack. Keep your ass in that field and learn how to get them hands sore. Omarosa done learn the hard way. The more you out here bucking, chucking for the white man, they ain't really rocking with you, and you ain't got no place to call home, they letting you go, baby girl. Let you know from jump, you were never with us, you were never for us, you were only put into place because the leadership at the White House ain't really that dark. They got you, they got Ben Carson, and that's really about it. They got up there caking for him. And Ben Carson knows his lane. He shines master shoes and makes sure the house is always painted accordingly. But Omarosa, you saying you out here for the black people, we ain't seen you once. You done fucking defended Donald Trump and the bullshit with Charlottesville. You done got your fucking pastor, husband, congregation all the way fucked up. He losing members hand over fist because of your dumb ass. And that's the second time you've been fired by Trump. Talking about you resign. Bitch, even a white person doesn't resign on a Wednesday. A Wednesday? You got fired the fuck up. You got Craig stealing boxes on camera fired. That's what happened to you, baby girl. Your shit is a wrap. Ain't gonna be no book, because ain't nobody buying that shit. Ain't gonna be no spinoff TV, because ain't nobody watching that shit. Because who you gonna go to? NBC ain't fucking with you. That's Trump's people. VH1 definitely ain't fucking with you, because that's fucking Mona's people. And ain't nothing hip-hop about you. So we ain't got no show for you. BET ain't fucking with you. You might get a show on like Freeform. Oprah definitely ain't fucking with you. So I don't know what you gonna do. I hope you find success and learn that the white man don't care about you. And I hope you understand this. It's going to be a long, hard road for you to get black women to really fuck with you, girl. Hair going to be nappy as fuck. Ain't going to be laid to the side no more. Hope you know how to work a hot comb. Because you ain't got nowhere to fall back to. So like I said, if y'all never heard the term skin folk before, that is a term that just means we are the same skin color. But you ain't my kin folk. You can't come to the barbecue no more.
Nope.
You can't come get a plate.
Nope.
Nah, you keep your ass over there. It's like the auntie that bring that whack ass potato salad. So you just put it outside where the dog can get to at a real low level. Wow. That's for you right now. Yeah, we all know we got that one bougie aunt, but all her purse is fake. She get him at the ConAgra truck on the back. That's Omarosa right now. Yeah, she thinks she the shit. She ain't nothing. That's like Will Smith's one aunt that was like hella bougie. Everyone's like, yeah, bitch, whatever, but you broke. Because you ain't got Uncle Phil money. So we all know you ain't got it. Always looking for a man. You sad, you lonely, you hurt. It's okay. It's okay to be hurt. And we're going to let you hurt for a while. Probably at least like 10 years. You're going to have to work for this one to come back. Like, damn, you out here on a boat by yourself. It's like you that one slave tried to escape, but you went the wrong way because you couldn't follow the North Star. And then nobody can look for you because the new master's dogs are coming.
What?
We ain't got you, girl. You're on your own. Sing a hymn if you want to, but they're going to fuck you up when they find you. But Omarosa, you're going to hold these L's. Ooh, girl, I'm so excited. I'm so excited you got fired because you didn't have a fucking job. What did you do? You got paid $180,000 a year to do nothing. What? I could have been the good nigga for $180 a year. I would have shown up to a cookout. I would have went to a bunch of black schools for no reason and just sat in the classroom. $180,000 to be here? Yeah. Oh, you got me all the way fucked up. I would have been at every HBCU. I would have said, no, you don't understand. Don't stop with Donald Mint. I would have said some side-eye shade shit a couple times. And then just kept it pushing. I would have played my role. But damn, you couldn't even do that. You got two left feet, man. The white man is telling you to dance a little bit, girl. You fucked it up. I mean, you ain't really got no rhythm at all. You all the way white. You fucked up. I know I'm white too sometimes. And But damn, I need a job for Trump, man. If anyone listens to Donald Trump, I can be that dude for you. I can really play these positions well. That apparently you don't know any black people that can. They don't know how to really cake up the right way. Like, y'all don't remember fucking... If y'all ever seen the story of Nat Turner, the dude that was in the house that was really on that side, making sure he got cleaned out, he got his ass whooped, but still worked in the house, but knew how to talk to Master to keep his ass calm. I can be that guy for everybody and play both sides. God damn. You fucked this all the way up. You had a real opportunity to succeed and keep a White House job after his ass was impeached.
Preach, Brother Sam.
Damn. Omarosa. Omarosa Monaco, you getting this goddamn Super Cool of the Week.
Super cool.
And you got the most African-ass name! His last name's Manigoat! Do you know the last nigga named Manigoat was the GOAT of New York? That was a 5'5" street ball player.
Damn.
Called the GOAT. Y'all should watch that movie. It's got Don Cheadle in it. Hella black dude.
Look at black
Real trash, Omarosa. Real trash. Name's Ryan Ramosa. You a dry ass champagne. Weak ass orange juice.
He's so upset by her.
Bye, Omarosa. Good luck to you in your future endeavors.
Oh my god.
I can't.
Skirt. Back to y'all.
There's no more mic, dog. You've torched that
Right? Like,
shit. Torched that shit,
As we
bro.
try to put CPR on the microphone right now, man, damn. You know, we had to start doing that segment last because it's hard to come up with shit after that. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot harder. But
Brother Sam.
going back at it, man, that was Sam's Super Cool of the Week, man. And
Out in a lifeboat with no land in sight.
Yo, that North Star like bit though, like with the slave with that's some shit right there, dog. That's some shit.
Bitch, I said turn left at the mosque. Bitch went right.
God.
Yo,
Can't remember the damn slave hymn. What
Let's
the hell?
get that hashtag. I'll be white sometime. Dog. Let's get that hashtag started.
Hey.
Dog.
I be white sometimes.
Yo, America.
But you know right now, I'ma survive.
Oh, shit.
Yo,
Get that hashtag going, ladies and gentlemen.
America, please get the hashtag rolling. I'm gonna be white sometimes. Get that hashtag rolling, man.
I go to vineyards. I like wine. I like cheese.
I'm going on Saturday to the vineyard.
Man,
Shoot.
throw it back, man. Throw it back like hashtag Black Lavender and hashtag Get Sam in the League.
Hashtag I be white.
I be white
I'll
sometimes.
be white sometime.
Yeah.
I like
You
nice
gotta turn it on. You gotta turn it on.
I like
that shit in everything I
cheese.
post. I'll be white sometimes.
Oh,
You about to
shit.
get this shit popping, man.
I play handball. No. I'll be out of here.
You play
Oh,
handball?
fuck.
I know what cricket is.
Oh,
I
man.
know what it is.
I'm not playing it. She look terrible.
All right, folks. We're going
fuck.
back to Alabama right now, man. As a matter of fact, I'm wearing the Alabama hoodie right now, man, and we're gonna take it back to the best state with the worst politicians.
South. We fucking.
We're gonna take it back to the homeland of me, man, and we're gonna take it all the way back to your boy Roy Jones. I'm sorry, Roy Jones. Damn, I put both of their names up together right there.
That's the boxing, brother.
Roy
you
Moore.
know?
Yeah, Roy Jones. Y'all must have
That's
forgot.
right, you know what I'm
He
saying?
might have looked at
He
knocked
with
out
that
the
hook,
balls.
that right hook.
Man, Roy Moore. Fuck. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Roy Jones. You still my nigga though. You still one of my favorite boxers of all time.
Roy Jones, the honorary memory of my fraternity. So shout out to Roy Jones.
Oh yeah.
Roy Jones.
I still bump y'all must have forgot. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's still one of the best rap songs ever. What? That song is amazing.
Real nigga rap.
Yeah, man. Hey, that song gets you amped up, man. Whatever you doing in life, listen to y'all must have forgot. And that shit get you
Shout out to Roy
man.
Jones
Sorry-
on Fight
sorry,
Night.
Roy
One
Jones.
being one of the best boxers on Fight Night when it came out though. Hit that L2 button real
Oh.
quick. Dip.
Fight night, though. I was always Ali, man.
Hey, I'm telling everybody right now, if y'all want to catch L's on Fight Night, fight me. I'm the best at Fight Night, dog. I be crushing. Hey, true story. This is a true story, America. I beat niggas with my toes. And Fight Night. I put the controller on the floor, took my shoes off, and knocked fools out at Fight Night. Look it up. True
It was like
story.
round 9. I
kicking
had all my
the
stamina
ball.
was gone.
Now, I said within the first 3 rounds, I still got it. But going back to Alabama, man. Right now, man, thank God that Moore lost. thank God, man. And the thing about Alabama right now, the thing about the election, the thing about these politics and these people, all these skeletons coming out, man. It was a close race. And it was funny because the whole day people on edge and all the news outlets to say how close the race was, and it can go either way. And just so happened that Doug Jones had got that win at the very end. America, if a pedophile is on the ticket, whoever else on the ticket should win. Automatically. I mean, there are places in this world where they have dogs for mayor. Okay? Dogs for mayor. Give that damn dog that politician seat. There's no way that you should have anybody who is a no pedophile to be on the ballot and almost win. And that's what's going on with America right now, man. We have people like Steve Bannon who brought the element of hate in politics, saying, you know, I could be as racist and blatant racist that I want, and I can still get a job in the government. How is this possible? How is this possible? We got to do better. We got to do better than that. I know your boy Sam is looking like he ready to say something right now.
No, I want everybody to go. Let y'all get out. I just had my moment. I want everybody to speak. Because I just want to hear from y'all first.
It was definitely disheartening. And just kind of from listening to, because I listen to like NPR in the morning, that it's like all these like evangelical Christians that are just like, but he's not against abortion. It's like, okay, but he's creeping on little girls like right. At the mall. And multiple people are saying this over the years. It's not like, no, he never did. It's like, no, people are like, nah, this nigga's really out here, like, peeping on little girls and doing whatever. And it's like, all because he's for, you know what I mean? Like, he's for abortion, like, or against it, or what I mean? And it just, I'm already over Christian people in general. I think through this election and all the shit that's going on, it's just mind-boggling that people just, like, don't have humanity.
Don't you think it's weird, though, that he's so against abortions but likes little girls?
Right?
It's like, no, I want no abortion for all those kids to myself.
It's weird as fuck, and it's like, my thing is this, if you hear an allegation like that, there's multiple people, like, you gotta just kind of listen up and say, okay, let me really investigate this shit. And it was like, no. But that's what I'm saying, and people are just like,
you're fucking with that shit.
They don't care, but they should. But you should. You should care. That's my point. Is that you should care, and you should look into that. And be like,
you should care. I just look at that. Weird. That at this moment of time, everybody in this case right now is black, and let one motherfucker say that what if our black ass did some shit like that, we'll be in jail in the next 20 minutes.
Yeah.
In the next 20 minutes, it would be no trial, no jury. We're lucky to even get to the jail and not have an accident on the way to jail to where we got hit with 16 bullets or some shit like that. Oh, he slipped and fell on those bullets. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, it's definitely some bullshit. Especially for it to be so close. Where they were calling it, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. They're like, oh, I think it's going to be Roy Moore. I was like, are we fucking kidding me? Like,
hey, that's because Bama, shout out to your state, wrote in 20,000 votes for Nick Saban. So I guess nobody really gave a fuck.
Man, give Nick Saban the goddamn job. I mean, anybody besides this fucking asshole. Yeah. You know what I mean? How are you still in office?
Siping all the money out of football.
Hey, Nick Saban becomes the goddamn city of Alabama. Our fucking football team is going to be ultra fire. You know what I'm saying? Ultra fire. He can run the defense. He can run the state. I'm just kidding. I think Nick Saban's the devil. That motherfucking Satan. But going into this, and right now, we, I don't know if everybody knew this or not, but we actually recorded this podcast last week, and we lost the audio to that, so we have to re-record this week. So we're rehashing topics and things like that, and we also had a special topic that we wanted to talk about in the future, but we needed a special female guest. So,
Are we still run more? Or are we done?
no, fuck Roy Moore. I just don't want to get pissed off. Did you want to say something else about Roy Moore?
No, it's cool. I just want everybody to know that I get it. Where everyone's like, "Oh, thank you, black women, for saving us," but I mean, it was like a 6% difference between black women's vote and black men's vote. So instead of dividing us and making another part of it, gender specific, we should just say congratulations, black people, for saving Alabama. Because y'all did that. We did that.
We did that.
So
That's
when
important.
white people can't figure their shit the fuck out, black people will figure it out for you. Like when you can't figure out how to fucking tend a field, we'll find a way to figure it out for your ass. No, you can't, figure out your crop situation, we'll find a way to figure it out for you. When you can't figure out a beat or a rhythm, we'll show you a T-step, give you the instructions to dance. You're welcome. We got you.
We got you.
Might never get credit, but at the end of the day, we got you.
Man.
Or shout out to all the gay and lesbian people that can't figure out civil rights. The black person has struggled for you. We'll show you the blueprint. We got you. We're here for you. Can we all get a congratulations to ourselves?
White people, we got your back.
I didn't know about that. About the black man.
It was 97 to 91 or something like that. There's only a 6% difference between the
But
woman
6%
vote.
could be a huge number of people.
If 20,000 write in for Nick Saban, I don't feel like a lot of people didn't vote at all in Alabama. That got shit fucked up all the way. But congratulations to Doug Jones on the win. But at this point, it seems like it doesn't matter because that tax bill they were hoping wasn't going to be swung. It's probably going to be swung anyway in his favor for the Republicans. So, yeah, man, it was still might catch an L. He won the battle, but I guess the war, he about to catch this mighty FDL. Shout out to net neutrality. I hope y'all enjoy this podcast right now because in a few weeks it might be an extra $5 to listen.
So subscribe, motherfuckers.
I don't know. I felt like some shit was some propaganda. I was like, y'all, are we really? They're like $24.99 for Instagram. I was like, you guys, come on.
What's gonna happen is
You're
gonna still have your local shit. So like in San Diego, for instance, we have AT&T, Spectrum, Cox for our internet provider.
Cox.
Now there is some Verizon Fios, which is fiber optic for y'all who don't know, and then Google Fiber, starting to slowly trickle in. Google wants internet free for everybody, but this net neutrality shit, fuck that.
Yeah,
They're like, you niggas ain't getting shit out here for free. Somebody gotta pay. So what's gonna happen is all your favorite websites you love to go to
Pornhub
will probably have a high traffic piece if you're not paying for a certain package of internet, which is technically all the millennials' fault. This is happening, by the way.
X and XA.
Oh.
What's that?
So, this is how we got fucked. We decided to say, fuck you, cable. We're not paying for expensive-ass TV packages. So then what did they do? All right, goofy niggas. You want internet? It's $60 now. It was $15. Now it's $60. So now what you gonna do? You want the bundle for the TV package for another $30? Or do you want the faster Wi-Fi for $99? I don't know. I can't go to Starbucks no more and get this free Wi-Fi. When that shit fails and you can't hang out your local barista Tommy, can't give you Wi-Fi code unless you actually buy a coffee now. That's what's gonna fucking happen. Got them fucked up. We fucked up. God damn it. Netflix is gonna be losing. Can't get on YouTube. All your favorite shit's gonna be a fucking wash. Now I gotta pay extra to get the faster speed. It's just like when people think they have unlimited data. No, you don't. It fucking literally tells you got to this point. Your speed may slow down. That's exactly what the fucking net neutrality is. That's what it is. Think of you having an unlimited cell phone plan. Turn your Wi-Fi off and just use your data for the first 2 weeks of your month. And then watch it say, you've gotten to 16 gigs, you only have 22, even though it says unlimited. And it's going to say, we're going to slow down your speeds. You might experience some issues. That's what net neutrality is for the layman's term of it. There's more than that, but that's the easiest way to think about it.
Okay.
Cool.
Because I really didn't think about it until everyone was talking about it. I'm like,
God damn! Fucked up. I'm not paying for a goddamn
I don't
thing.
think a lot of people are really thinking about it.
If someone comes to
until
my
it was
job
like
and
a
asks me to
hassle.
look up something, I'm like, that will be $30. I'm gonna need that cash, and it's not going to register. Going to my pocket because I gotta pay for my bill when I get home.
You gotta jump on those social media sites, man. Twitter and Poppy can't listen to Joe Budden podcast no more.
Oh, Joe! Can't listen to shit. Can't watch shit.
It's getting bad. Speaking of getting bad, man, we're gonna jump into what's going on. What else is going on in the world today, man? With all these sexual harassment and sexual allegation cases against all these people and more people. And by next week, it's going to probably be another 20, 30, 40 more people. Mm-hmm. So, as you guys listen so far, normally we're a bunch of dudes and we're talking about a bunch of shit. And so now we have a woman to get the lady perspective of how this goes.
Oh.
What say you? Y'all say that?
Am I speaking for all women?
You're not speaking for all women. You're speaking from a woman's perspective.
Well, okay, so with all these allegations that are coming out, I personally, as a woman, feel that there's responsibility on both sides, and accountability needs to be held on both sides. I'm not saying that these women are just, like, making this shit up, but there's a point in certain situations where you have to use your voice. Like, you can't, you know what I mean? Like, you have to use your voice and speak up and say that's inappropriate and rise above the, oh, I was intimidated, I was all these things. But I also understand it. So, personally, I've never been sexually assaulted. You know, so I can't speak for women that have been assaulted. That's a whole other trauma. Mm-hmm. But I have, like, I mean, maybe even just a couple months ago, or even my whole life, I have these big lips, so dudes are just like, oh, DSL, yada yada, and it's like,
got the high speed.
You know what I mean? Like,
what?
Stop. Like, and not really, like, taking that in is like, that's like it's inappropriate. Like, why you don't need to walk up to me and be like, ooh, you look like you suck dick. I was like, I can't.
God damn, where was this at? Your job? Shit.
Like, I can't. No, in school. Like, or people, I have large breasts. Like, it's always like a joke, and I'm like,
big old dude.
Right there.
I'm sorry.
Like, right there. You know what I mean? That could be like, okay, that's like
robust memories.
my memory glands. But okay, so for instance, I was driving for Lyft like a couple months ago, and there was a couple. It wasn't even just me and a guy. It's a couple, and they're lit. They're, you know, doing whatever. And the guy at some point during the ride, like, literally stuck his hand through the seat, like, on the drive, because he was sitting behind me, and, like, was trying to, like, and I was like,
what?
Yeah, and I didn't even have it in me to, like, seriously be like, dude, don't touch me. I, like, even, like, kind of was like, haha, keep your hands to yourself. Yeah, like, wow. I was so uncomfortable, and I was like, I'm so caught off guard. Like, you just try to touch my boob. That's like, crazy. And that's not even on accident. Like, you have to stick your hand, like, through it. You know what I mean? And I was just like, even I kind of was like, oh, did it? And luckily the girl, but I was like, lucky for me, this girl was in the car. Right? But I was like, could you imagine if I was giving that ride alone? And a guy can be like, oh, I was drunk, I was this, but it's like, yeah, but you violated my private, like, right. You didn't act, like, you didn't say, can I touch your boob? And I said, yes. Right. Like, you just copped a feel, with your girl being right there. So, there's a lot to it where I think that women, like, when people are like, oh, it's coming out of nowhere, I didn't speak about that. I didn't, like, write I didn't, like, make a post about, like, oh, this dude, you know what I mean? I kind of just, like, that was really uncomfortable. I didn't like that. And so imagine if it's, like, more severe. I can understand, like, someone being like, I don't necessarily want to, like, put myself out there, because I think there's a lot of guilt and shame that women put on themselves. For me, I was like, what the fuck? I'm just driving this fucking Lyft car. I have no guilt. But I was like, that was weird. And I didn't even just say, dude, what the fuck? I was just like, ha, don't touch me, and kept laughing with them and having a good time. So I could understand also a man being like, well, she didn't, like, she didn't seem upset. Right. She just laughed it off. She just, So I think that's why I'm saying there's accountability, where it's like, as women, I want us to be empowered to say, you know what, like, even if it's hard, like, speak up and say something, because that person that violated you and then went 15 years, 20 years without anyone saying anything, imagine the other women he violated because no one said anything. Mm-hmm. And so a part of it, it's like, I think that the media is like sensationalizing it and making it like, all of a sudden, all these women are coming out. But I don't necessarily feel like that's the whole truth. I feel like there's women that have probably said something and people just disregarded it, like, oh, that's just Matt Lauer. He's a flirt, you know? Like, he's just flirting. You know what I mean? Like, he's just... I have a friend, we call him Giggity. We literally... What's that nigga's name on... Quagmire. We call him that. But I'm like, dude, you're literally, like... harassing women when we're going out, but I, as a woman, I'm like, oh, I call him Giggity. I'm like, wait, that's not okay.
Yeah. That nigga's the ultimate creep. Like, you gotta fucking... There's no circumstance ever where you need a button under your desk to lock the door. Yeah. Like, and you giving out dildos as presents? Nah, nigga, you know what I mean? Shit. You want some
But there's some stuff that you laugh off, because I have friends and, like, we're very, like...
I'm not laughing that off. Yo, if my girl come home and tell me, oh, Matt Lauer gave her a dildo as a present, yo, we meet in Studio B parking lot, you fucking get knocked out.
Yeah, but and another thing is just, like, men just, like...
Ain't no way.
Stop being fucking pervs. I don't know how to stop that. I don't know how to stop a man from being like, why don't you think that's inappropriate? Like, why don't you think it's inappropriate to grope someone? Like, why is that a crazy concept?
I don't know about the touching shit, so I won't get into that. But I want to talk about devil's advocate for both sides, because I hear a lot of women saying, like, in the workplace, like, other women have warned other women about stay away from that guy. I shouldn't have to be warned about that, because you should have said something about this guy to get him out of here. So,
but it happens, and I think maybe it's
hard. A lot of those women too were never assaulted by that person. Only heard stories.
They only heard.
So then they can't really bring anything up because it never happened to them. But it's like at the same time.
But it's kind of like,
y'all gotta get this motherfucker out of here.
Yeah, well, this is it's about speaking up. Like, okay, at the office I used to work with, there are literally certain dudes that people are like, oh yeah, that dude's creeper, inappropriate. That, you know what I mean? And it's just like, people keep it to themselves, and I don't know if they're trying to be nice and be like, oh, like, you're a weird, creepy dude, or if they've tried to say something and people didn't take it serious. You know what I mean? Like, take it serious, because a woman can say, like, oh, it was really inappropriate that this guy made this joke. I
want all women to get rid of the term work husband. Because I can't be your work husband. I can't fulfill the husband duties.
Oh. Hey, but that's what I'm saying. Okay.
You cannot give me a key to a door that has no lock. What am I doing looking crazy?
Okay.
I thought we had some.
But that's why I said there's accountability on both sides. And it's like, if someone says or does something that makes you uncomfortable, you have to speak up on that so that, A, the person's aware, hey, that made me uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. And if that person's like, I don't give a fuck, and keeps doing it, then they're a fucking creep. And I think that there's those people. There's those men. I think that there's men that are like, oh, I didn't really know it was like... Like, I don't think my guy friends know... Like, they have... Like, we get real with each other. And they've said some shit that I'm like, you don't think that's not okay? Like, I'm a woman. Like, why do you think you could say that? But they don't... Because we are laughing about it. So that's on me. You know what I mean? If I say that behavior is okay... A part of that's on me to be like, well, you said it's okay. Because it's not, they're thinking like, oh, like, I didn't know that it bothered you, that I said this or did that. And it's like, if they don't know, then people can do better. So that's what I'm saying. But like I said, there's more severity to, you know, sexual assault and, like, harassment that maybe women feel. But ultimately, if people don't speak up, no one's going to grow from the situation. Because your silence then, and I don't want to put that on victims, but it's like your silence then brings that almost on another woman. You know what I mean? Like, if someone's like, oh, if I'm like, oh, this person. Shame. Yeah, I'm not trying to do that, but it's like, imagine if everyone's silent and no one speaks up against this person that's victimizing people, then they're going to continue to prey on people because there's no one's going to hold them accountable.
Nothing changes.
Yeah, so you kind of have to speak up. And I don't know how that works or when that works.
Is there a statute of limitations on some shit? Like Russell Simmons, for instance. Like, you bring up some shit that was like 20, 5+ years ago, talking about some random disco party that I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I think personally there's no statute of limitations, but I think within the law, like, of holding someone accountable, it's like,
this is what I
why
want.
did you let I'm personally one of those people. I'm like, why did you? And it, like, also, like I said, it depends on the severity. Because some of these women are like, some of these people are like, oh, he just hugged me too tight, and I'm like, I'm gonna need you to maybe get over that. But if someone like violently rapes someone, no, there's no statute to that. Like,
but this wasn't even like a violent, like, it wasn't that. She just said we went to a party, we were both on all kinds of drugs.
Drugs, yeah.
Sex, I'm like,
yeah, no, I'm not, no. I'm not with that. Like, I feel that way about that too. I'm like, so 20 years later, you're trying, you know what I mean? Like, you're trying to get a piece of something.
But the one girl was like, we're still friends, our kids go to school together. I let my daughter spend the night at his house.
Like, come on. Like
hold up now.
How distraught are you then? To put your kid, it's like, whatever that you're still friends with him, but it's like, okay, you put your young daughter around someone that you think is like...
And then I look at I'd be okay with it if I didn't see a dollar sign behind every accusation.
Yeah.
Like, what do you want? Do you want the money, or do you want him not to be able to do this to anybody else?
Yeah.
Because
I think maybe that maybe there's no statute, but I feel like as far as someone getting paid or making money off the situation, yeah, there should be a limitation to that. Like no.
How much does your soul really cost? That's
like 20 years later, no, this person shouldn't have to pay you anything for that. Maybe an apology, you know what I mean? Like, maybe you get resolved in a different way, but it's like, because, yeah, then it's like,
then
okay, so how many...
For? I'm apologizing for a night that I don't remember. You're bringing up 20 years ago.
Yeah,
so
I think, but it's like stuff like that where it's like, there's definitely, it's murky.
Man. I feel like a lot of this shit ends up being murky, except for fucking Harvey Weinstein. Nigga, you don't film, my guy. You recorded with the police. And then I put that on the cops too. Like, if y'all had this shit and y'all didn't do nothing about it, like, y'all literally had the woman go in and record the conversation. You motherfuckers been sitting on it for years.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
I guess on the other side, just from the women I know, like, know a lot, like, that sounds so sad to be like, I know a lot of women that have been, like, raped, molested, all these things, and so there's a part of that where they forgive the person, and so maybe that's also what's happened, is that they forgave the person and try to move on, you know what I mean? Like, move on through it, but the trauma comes back. I don't know. Like I said, I've personally I've been sexually harassed, but never, like, assaulted, so I feel like there's severity, you know what I mean? There's, like, that's a crude joke, maybe don't ever do that again, and there's a difference between, like, someone being, like, really violated.
I tell weirdo jokes all the time. Yeah,
you gotta just check it.
Well,
and check in with the women that you're having
these conversations with.
Yeah.
Well, for me, when it comes down to these all these allegations and all these charges that people are losing their jobs and they're getting suspended and they're getting drugged through the media, and it goes to, like, now 6 people a week now.
Yeah.
I look at it, and I'm gonna put this out there first, and I believe I said this on a podcast before, but it's 2 people in the world that I believe that should be dead. Okay, and that sounds harsh, but I really believe this way, and very, very strongly, which would be pedophiles and rapists. There should be no jail. You shouldn't even. I should have to waste my tax dollars for you to spend a night in jail, because that means you're gonna get fed, you're gonna get bathed, and you're gonna get clothed. You should just be murdered out of the courthouse and put into some grave, a mass grave, right? So now that I got that put out there, all these situations, I think it's personally getting kind of rampant. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna be that guy to where. Who's investigating this? Who's investigating this?
That was a point that I wanted to make about that shit. Like,
'cause that's the thing. I mean, like, for me, right? I have a job and I work, and somebody could come up and say, "Hey, James touched me," right? James touched me, and I'm suspended or fired within the next hour.
Yeah.
Right? To where there's nobody investigating this. And there's all these people are losing their jobs and this, that, and the other with no investigations. And that part is wrong. Right? Because y'all people continue to forget that there's people out there with just ill intent.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you know what? Oh, you didn't want to give me that promotion? Oh, officer, he called me a bitch and he said he wanted to fuck and this, that, and the other, and I'm suspended now, right? Oh, you didn't want to give me that raise or this, that, and the other. You didn't want to date me? Oh, you didn't want to leave your wife and kids for me? I'm going to say this. And then, bam, people are losing their jobs left and right. So it has to be some kind of system in place before we're jumping the gun on all these people before they start losing their whole lives. Because once that comes out and once you get reprimanded for it, there's no coming back for it.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody now looks at you as some kind of rapist, right? Let's go into, Al was brought up a second ago, the Russell Simmons situation, right? And it's two sides to everything, right? And as Yaya said, man, there's certain situations and it's crazy. I look at it like this. Play devil's advocate, see things from both sides, right? And you gotta know your surroundings. Imagine, you're Russell Simmons, right? You're one of the most influential, richest guys in the country, right? Or in the world, right? You own Def Jam, you own so many different things. I'm not saying all women, but there are women who say, oh, that's Russell Simmons over there. Let me go over there and try to get something from Russell Simmons.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a check, right? And then Russell smashes, or let's say he says no, right? He says no, get out of my VIP room, and then they say he assaulted me. Then you lose your job, right? There are some people out there looking for these kind of things.
Yeah.
And there's some, I mean, you see it all the time. You look at it to where you see these celebrities at clubs and things like that, and there's women who's, off in the corner want to capitalize on that. Hell, we went to Vegas and we're sitting in VIP, and there's girls looking at us like we're celebrities, and I'm sure they're like, well, I want to try to get up in there. They got bottles, this, that, and the other. They're at the very, very top of this nightclub. Let's see what happens. And what's sad is that shit could happen to us.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
so
there are females.
There are females.
There definitely are females that
Right.
are there like that.
Are dudes, you know what I'm saying? There are people like that, and I'm just saying there's nobody investigating now. As far as Harvey goes, I'm a do the unpopular opinion. I'm gonna play devil's advocate in that. He did a lot of fucked up shit. There is no fucking doubt that he did a lot of fucked up shit. The problem I have with this is all these celebrity women are coming out and they're saying, oh, he did this to me, he did that to me. Selma Hayek, I love Selma Hayek. Right? That's my baby right there. I love Selma Hayek. Selma Hayek comes out and says, oh yeah, Will's filming what's the movie, Frida, however you pronounce it. He tried to make me do this, and he tried to make me do that, and he made me do a full frontal nudity scene. This, okay. Here's the thing, and this is once again we play devil's advocate with Harvey, is that I will respect the system a lot more if Harvey was calling girls into his hotel, but like, hey, get naked for me, do this and do that, right? And they say no, but he don't do anything from it. They go film the movie anyway. You see what I'm saying? They film the movie anyway. And now here's the thing, after you done made millions of dollars from him, after you wore so many awards and accolades and all these new jobs, you live in your $1 million house and you signing autographs, and you got a Walk of Fame star and all this stuff, now you want to bring it up. You wasn't talking about that shit before that, when you was trying to quote unquote make it, right? I think that people need to start nipping things in the bud at the moment it happens.
What's the old guard? Like, it's like you're afraid to go against that old Hollywood that's been in place for years.
Yeah.
So when people think Hollywood's a weird place, like, yeah, you got that right, it's weird.
Very weird.
There's been some weird ass shit going on forever. So if you're new booty to the game, you think you got to get in to fit in.
How much do you think white privilege plays into this, if any, in you guys' opinion?
Tons.
Fuck ton.
Tons.
Because you think about, you can't really blame black people in Hollywood. I mean, it's hard enough for any minority to break in Hollywood. So, I mean, if they ask you to do something, it's like to say, do something strange for some change. I'm trying to break out. It's like why you don't see like a plethora of ethnic actors popping at one point. It's always they pick and choose. Like they'll make a black drama star, an action star, and a comedian, and that'll be their three. And it'll be for 5 years. Nope, we got a new one, and a new one, and a new one. And then the new one sucks now. Bring the old one back. It's like it's very rare you just see somebody going out there. So now you got like John Boyega, the Star Wars kid, doing all these movies right now. So he has to now protect himself. Michael B. Jordan, you got to protect yourself because you're trying to do all these things, but now the shadow is on you. And Hollywood is waiting for a reason not to give you a role to give to someone else and get you out the paint.
Quick. I mean, I look at black in Hollywood as an episode of The Walking Dead, right? I'm sure everybody here watched The Walking Dead. Maybe Sam probably read the script.
I've seen everything Walking Dead, every episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the thing about The Walking Dead. What I noticed, man, and I can relate this to Hollywood, as Sam just said. They put one black person to shine. That's it. Black people have a very limited role in The Walking Dead, man. It's like we can't have
in Atlanta. That's crazy.
It's in Atlanta.
Right?
Exactly. Yo. Atlanta.
I didn't even connect that. Like,
right? I've been watching that.
Goddamn life.
I mean, look at it this way.
Is that more of an indictment on us not being able to survive, though? Like,
No,
like
hey,
I know.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Black people have been surviving that shit for years. We are veterans. Battle trades. We're used to, as a people, having nothing, having to barter and trade, and having to fight for what's yours, and having to keep what's yours, and having to go through the cupboards and find whatever you can find and build whatever you can feel to defend your family. We're used to that. You know what I'm saying? We're used to that. And what I'm looking at is to where, think about The Walking Dead right now. How many black people shot at one time? You had T-Dog first. Whack. First of all, his name was T-Dog. Whack. Everybody else had regular names, right?
Sasha.
Right? Sasha. Right? What? I mean, what happens? You
Father Gabriel.
Which fucking turns out to be a bitch. Right? But you had T-Dog, and T-Dog got a little bit too long. We got to kill off T-Dog, and then we got to bring in,
Sasha's brother.
What's the brother with it? Tyrell?
Yeah.
Whatever it is, the brother with the hammer. You gotta bring him in for a while.
Turn into a bitch.
Yeah, break him down, turn him into a bitch. All right, you know what? He gotta go. Let's bring in Father Gabriel next. You know what I'm saying?
Like, y'all can't come in my house.
Yeah, let's make him look fucked up. Oh, you know what? He's being too much of a bitch. Let's bring back Morgan. But you know what? He's the same gangster Morgan you see from season 1. Now he's broken all down, tired,
weak.
Being all,
peaceful,
war, care about it. See, that's how Hollywood is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I bet y'all will never forget that now. When you look at The Walking Dead, you're like, damn, how come we didn't many brothers?
But let's give some credit to Michonne though. She's been holding it down. She's still a vital cog in the machine. So let's not forget about Michonne doing a thing.
Yeah, but that's it.
Are you
but
right?
Then again, that's the other side.
It's not enough representation.
Right. So you got Michonne and Sasha.
Right.
That's it.
But
Sasha came later.
It was gangster as hell how she went out. You know what I'm saying? So at least they had to go out on some gangster shit.
Sasha?
Yeah, they could have had to go out on some bullshit.
They did.
Nah,
bro.
I don't.
Man, I'm looking at it like
she almost took out a nigga. Almost.
Bitch fucking took a suicide pill. Come on, my dude. That's a bitch move.
Yeah.
Listen to my iPod.
But she was doing it.
Music as I die.
Man,
her motives were there. Man.
I can't even think of. I seen any black zombies in The Walking Dead beside Michonne's.
There are a few.
There's a few in Atlanta.
In Atlanta, wasn't a lot, but there's a few throughout the show sprinkled in there.
Man, it's very, very few. There's a very, very few at Highest Ward. Very, very few at Highest Ward. Yeah. But it's fucked up, man. I mean, hey, we gotta do better. We gotta do better.
Here's the advice, men. Keep your hands to yourselves.
Keep your mouths to yourselves.
I wouldn't say don't say shit. Don't treat it like a boys club though. I mean, you can get like me where everybody thinks you're an asshole, but I'm not trying to be fucking jokey with you. I know the fuck you are. I gotta see how you are first. And like the whole like consent versus rape shit, I mean, it's a very slippery slope. I mean, how many dudes actually ask their wives, can we have sex?
Right? Or like, I mean, and that's the thing. I mean,
do you need consent always? And some girls are like, well, it's a vibe. Bitch, we in court. I'm gonna tell the judge it was a vibe. I'm going to jail.
You always
Fuck you mean?
Consent. What?
I look at it.
You do, because you don't fucking know. You don't know. So if a girl has any alcohol in her system or anything, and she decides this was a mistake and she could be fucking vindictive or had a fucking another relationship,
Yeah,
she feels it's
see,
gonna get
that's
fucking...
like the...
Like, you fucked up. You have no way to fucking prove that you didn't fucking do anything wrong.
Right.
And it's always... And it's not two sides to the story. It's three. Yours, hers, and the truth.
Yeah.
And the truth don't mean shit, because if you're in a court system and they look at me versus this frail ass little girl, I'm like, hold the fuck up. Because of my size, you think I did this shit? No.
Yeah.
She took me to her house, so obviously she let me in. I didn't force her to do shit.
But the thing
But
the thing is now is that you can't even tell a girl she's pretty no more. You know what I'm saying? Without being an issue now. You tell a girl she's pretty.
Play the slow game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You tell a girl she's
but I think, okay, but here's my take on it. I feel like, and this is not always the case, but I feel like if a girl is feeling you, she may let it ride out a little bit more. If she's not feeling you off the bat and she just wants to get rid of your motherfucking ass, then she more liable to pull some shit like that.
But
I'm not saying this is right. You know, I'm not saying it's right, but I'm saying though that's sometimes the case. I've seen it with my own two eyes, man. You know, so
I've seen it on both sides too. I'm just saying, like, you really got to know who you're with, and like, I know everybody wants to smash the first night sometimes, but hey, you
every
might
time
want to relax, relax a little bit, my dude. Chill, man. You don't know the situation like that. Like, some shit might come up, and then you fucking assed out in jail, looking like a fucking clown. And next thing you know, yo, I thought we were cool. Why you got me in here like this?
She ain't going nowhere, man. Like you'll get it in due time if she wants you to have it, man. You just gotta,
I think
you gotta
that
let her, give it to you. You know, don't take the motherfucker. Come on now.
I think that I'll just give this advice to men. If you're in a situation where people are inebriated, because I feel like if you're sober, I feel like it's pretty cut and dry. Yeah. Like, I personally would let you know if I want to fuck you. I'm going to grab your dick. It's going to be, you know what I mean? Like, you're going to know.
And what if I say no? Can I say no?
You can say no.
No.
Dude, say no.
Get off my dick.
Look, I have told dudes have told me no. It's harsh.
I don't feel
but you just don't touch it. You just go, okay. And you move away.
Girl, get off my dick.
I think when people are inebriated, there's definitely... Because from being a girl, I have girls that are like... Even me, I'm like, my intention wasn't to fuck that person. But I did. You know what I mean? And it's like, but I personally am not going to be like... They used me because I was drunk and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? I'm personally not going to do that. But I think when people are inebriated, like... That's when shit gets really blurry. So all you can do for yourselves is just protect yourself and just say, know who your partner is. If it's someone, like I said, if it's someone that you are comfortable with, kind of can read the signs, it may be safe, but it could also not.
I wish we would record that part when we did our joint podcast, and everybody else was drinking, I wasn't, and like, we're doing hands like, I'm not putting my hands on nobody. I'm putting my hands to myself, and I'm a little laugh about it. You'd be surprised. Nope.
Yeah,
Keep my fucking hands to myself.
No to car. Is that no touching the Spanish? Yeah.
Like, hey, y'all can ride. I'll give you guys a ride. Y'all get in the back. Back seat together. I want no issue. Everybody else is drinking. I have not. I don't want fucking problems. I don't want no issue.
That's the way I like.
Why aren't you hugging me back?
No, and it's it's like, I think for dudes, like, it kind of has to be that way.
I've got a phone call from a girl when I was in college that said she got raped. Damn. That is the wildest shit to. But the shit, I didn't know what to do because I knew the guy, and I knew the girl very well, but they had been fucking for months. And I'm like, what the fuck you mean he raped you? Y'all been fucking all the time.
But if the girl's
He
like,
tried to, he's like, it was like, she tried to put it in my ass, and I was like,
yeah, okay. But that's what communication is about. Look, dudes, don't just try to stick your penis in someone's ass.
Like and it's weird in college because they take like this bullshit judiciary committee shit, like in front of like the dean, and you sit there like they ask you the question. Like I wasn't involved. I just got the phone call. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you gonna tell me? I wasn't in the room. I wasn't in the house.
Yeah. I mean, I've had situations where like girls would tell me situations, right, where they're like, oh yeah, this and this, and I'm like, wait. But, like, you let this nigga get his whole hard dick out, and then you were acting weird about it. You know what I mean? Like,
dick was too strong.
You know what I mean? Like,
she didn't know what to do with it.
That's a hell of a perspective. Like,
it's 7, gave her 10. She didn't know what's going on.
Because I believe it doesn't matter. Like, there's accountability. Like, for me, if I'm being intimate with someone and they're trying to do something that I'm not okay with, whether I'm drunk or not, I'm gonna be like, no. Like, and you're not gonna do it. And then, but it's I guess, I don't know. Some women, I mean, you get lost in the sauce and you're just like,
hell, lost in the sauce.
And then maybe you feel embarrassed that you let someone do whatever that is.
I know.
But you can't turn embarrassment into like sexual assault. Like, you just need to be embarrassed and be like, damn, I liked whatever it was, and move on. But that's where it's a slippery slope. And dudes, all you guys can do is just try to protect yourself and know who the person you are messing around with is, and make sure there's as much communication as possible. Even if it seems like this is really odd for me to be doing, it's like, just protect yourselves.
Or you get on your Dave Chappelle shit, you know what I'm saying, and get that sexual
contract.
Yeah, sexual contract. You know?
So before we move, we're gonna move on after this, but I want to share this meme that was sent to me by one of your co-hosts.
Oh, jeez.
About this shit. It's Amber Rose talking to Tyrese and fucking Russell Simmons' Reverend. She says, if I'm laying down with a man butt naked and his condom is on, and I say, you know what? No, I don't want to do this. I change my mind. That means no. It means no matter how I take it or what I have on, when I say no, it means no. And then I replied, butt naked and strapped up, I'm about to beat my meat in this corner right in front of you. Like a scalded dog. And then she responded, damn Skippy. And I was like, you got me all the way.
Hey.
Cold-blooded shit.
This is my thing. If it is, it's like, you could be hard, she could be naked, and be like, you know what, I don't want to do it. That's her saying no.
So I was like,
you jacking off in front of her is a bit much.
No.
Yeah. Yes.
You already know why I'm here.
But I think, okay, I will say this. There is a bit of a double standard. I think me and my co-host are talking about this. Like, I can send nudes to whoever I want, just, and no one's gonna come at me like, I felt sexually harassed.
She assaulted me.
You know what I mean? Like, I felt harassed sexually. But a dude sends a dick pic and we're like, harassment.
Solicit your dick pic to my motherfucking phone. Nigga, who you think you are? Well, your titties was out in the last picture. That's what you wanted.
It's not fair. We gotta be fair.
You read the signs. Your titties is out.
We gotta be fair. We gotta be fair.
Not one titty, but two titties.
We gotta be fair.
And that's the world we live in.
Send me a whole
and that's the world we live in. Speaking of which, the conversation that I had with Sonya, she said that she was at work and she was talking to her coworkers about the lyrics to "It's Cold Outside," and it's Christmas time now, so this song is playing, everywhere. And she was saying how bad the song is, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna look it up. She said, she said, look it up, and you tell me. Not look it up. I'm reading the lyrics to "It's Cold Outside." No, it's about like rape.
Yeah, it's about rape. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Shit.
Yeah.
Because James hit me up right after that shit.
Yeah.
And he told me, yo, check that shit out.
It's forceful. Like, babies, come on, girl. You
shout out Sonya one time.
Girl, you know it's cold outside.
Yeah, shout out to Sonya, man, to
I thought it was
Sylvia
her being
Sweet's
coy.
business. Nah,
Courtney get this dick that she didn't want.
It's not about dick. Oh, you know what?
She basically said, nigga, back, I'm good. I'm going home to my mama, dog. Like, chill. and he was not trying to have that.
He was mad rapey.
No.
See, but
Look
okay,
it up.
this is my thing.
Look it
I'm gonna
up.
really re-look it up. But I feel like, but that, for me, like, that's like someone taking something that's like, this very innocent, where it's like flirtatious, like, I don't want to leave. You know what I mean? Like, and the dude's like, baby, don't leave. And you're like, oh. It's like when you're on the phone with someone, like, you hang up.
Right.
No, you hang. It's taking something that's
I'm hanging
pretty innocent and being like, it's a rapey song. Like,
I don't know, man.
it's
I
someone
never saw the
in
song
love.
as rape. I
It's
saw the song
someone.
as a sex song.
I think
I
It's
just
someone
saw
that's
it
in
as
love, and they're
It's
like,
all
and they're
about
saying like,
interpretation.
they're like,
Because you
they're
gotta
like,
look at
the
it from
girl's
time
like,
period.
no. You have to look at that and say what was really appropriate, right? I mean, because back in the day, like, someone holding someone's hand was like a fucking big ass deal.
Ooh, got a wrist showing, girl. That's a nice.
You know what I mean? So you have to really you have to look at that song in context. And so I think in context it was very innocent, like,
Look,
oh,
man.
I can't. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, oh no, I can't stay over late. Oh, I can't. Which could have been 9 p.m. You know what I mean? It would.
Hey, I mean,
You know what I
most
mean?
women back then live with their moms, so
It
that
could
was
have
their,
been
like,
such a
thing to
something
go
that
on.
nowadays we'd be like, okay, bitches leave my house at 1:30 and that's not inappropriate. It could literally be like,
Call the Uber
oh,
truck.
I'm at your house after sunset. I can't stay. I think that's a really innocent song. So to take it
how much
to
is the
rape,
how much does the time period come into play on this song?
A lot.
the context of the song is huge.
No, I'm talking about the time period, like when
The
song,
era of the music.
yeah,
a
like
fuck ton.
It's
Yeah, that was
huge
what, in the
context.
50s, the 40s, 50s.
I mean,
Yeah,
you gotta think about in the
yeah.
50s. Think about I Love Lucy. It was inappropriate to sleep in the same bed as your husband. People had separate beds. So, like
nightgowns, like you weren't supposed to be very modest at the time.
Yeah.
So like, let me hold your hand like in public to show any type of public affection.
That's
was
like-
a no. Like women were wearing gloves for a reason, not to show their hands, like to cover themselves.
I was watching a movie with my old people, and like, it's this lady, and at the job that she was at, it was preferred, highly preferred, that women were not married. And so her and her husband actually worked in the same office, and she ended up getting fired because they found out she was married. Because the whole thing was like, oh, well, a man should be having your job. If you're already married, right, someone's taking care of you, you shouldn't be working. So context is huge, because nowadays, that would be a lawsuit. But she very easily was just let go from her job, and that was the norm. Like, oh, you're married, you shouldn't be working because your husband's working, and you're taking a job from an able-bodied man. Where nowadays, that's a lawsuit. Right. So it's not the same. You can't, like, how they grew up. So that's what I'm saying. To Baby It's Cold Outside, I don't know if we can take it to rape. I think it was a very, like, a little flirtatious, like, I want to spend time with you. I don't want you to leave. But I don't think it's like, bitch, I own you. Like, I'm going to rape you. You can't go the fuck outside. Like, that's deep.
I don't know. I was looking at the lyrics, man.
What about it suggests rape?
Look at it.
I think it was just more of the stuff she, and it's all about how, like you said, your perception. You know how you interpret it. You know, like in some parts, I think it was some couple parts in the second verse rather, where she was just real like
adamant.
you know, I gotta go type shit. You know, so.
And that's the thing. And I think that's where we're at as far as.
That's like I don't want to leave, but I gotta go right now. You know
I don't
what
want to leave, but I gotta go right
But that's the man saying that, like, you know, I
It doesn't matter.
No, what I'm saying is,
But I'm saying
No.
the role in society that a woman played, you couldn't just be like, he couldn't be like, stay, and she's like, yeah, I'll stay the night. Like, that would have been, like, so scandalous.
no, what I'm saying.
So it's the role to be like,
no. As far as what the man was saying, the thing I said a second ago was, it wasn't a conversation.
It's cold outside,
It was just a man saying, "No, girl, I want to be with you, but I have to leave. You know, that like I have to go." That's me saying that I have to go. It's different than a girl saying, "I'm trying to leave," and I'm like, "Nah, girl, you need to stay." I think it's a whole.
I don't
different
see
thing.
rape in this at all.
hold on, I
I
really
see-
can't. Hold on, my mother will start to worry.
Well, I ain't looking that up.
So really, I'd be.
While I'm looking it up, I'm sure America, you guys are looking it up.
You
right
want
now,
y'all to
too.
weigh in?
She said, wait, hold on. She says, but maybe just a half a drink more.
Did you see the part where
She's
it says,
okay.
"What's in my drink"?
Let's see.
Get to that part. What's in my drink?
I wish I knew you.
Hey, nigga, this tastes funny.
Yeah, get to that part. What's this in my
I
drink?
know
part?
what Hennessy tastes like. This is what Hennessy.
you're taking that shit like fucking to the max. What's in my drink?
Yeah.
Yeah. What drink did you make? Do you know liquor bars back in the 80s?
Look, check this out. You can make arguments for both sides, you know.
I think rape is a far reach, considering when this shit was fucking made.
There's bound to be a talk tomorrow.
It's bound.
That was more
like,
so she was like, you know, embarrassed, I guess, or ashamed or whatever.
Or nuts. It's well, you know what?
Okay, wait. Is there different lyrics? Because I don't see.
I don't know. That's another version of it somebody made called maybe it's cold outside.
Are we talking about the Dean Martin? That's what I remember.
Yes.
Where's the drinking part?
It's right here. I really can't stay. It's cold. Where's the fucking point of my drink shit? Whatever. Keep talking in the background. Fill it in. Talk about Bitcoin.
Yeah. Talk about Bitcoin.
Well, let's fill that out. We did have a lot of other topics to talk about America, but we are definitely going past time to talk about a lot of shit.
We don't have a time.
We have time. We have time before we fuck around and lose the audio like we did last time.
No.
So we have a time.
What is it? I know I just read it. God damn it.
They're filling up America. Put up the lyrics. It's cold outside. Let's talk about it. Put in the comments what you think, how you feel about it. Is it up to interpretation? Is it about the time period it was in? Or was that some Pepe Le Pew type shit?
Right here. The neighbors might think, but baby, it's bad out there. So what's in my drink? No cabs to be had out there. But right before this, he said, pour me half a drink more.
This is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like taking things out of context and being like, "What's in my drink?" She's not fucking talking about a roofie. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, let's go.
We missed out. Well, we missed out a lot of things that we wasn't gonna talk about, but we don't have the time to talk about no more.
How much time? Where we at?
We're over an hour.
Oh god damn!
Cool. We're an hour and a half. I'm gonna get these nice 20 minutes left. We're gonna be fine. Yes, remember, we're gonna get these 20 more fire things. What are the next things we missed out on? All right. Diddy wants to buy a football team. I'm with it, but he's got to do it the right way. Diddy wants to buy the team. He needs to get with Oprah. He needs to get with Beyonce. I need Serena and Venus Williams to back out of the Dolphins, sell their portions, to get on that team lot. But I also need you to get a foreign oil sheik that really has $1 billion or some Russian. But y'all be the faces of it. Let him own 48% of the team. Y'all cover the rest. Jay-Z cannot be a part of this deal. I know y'all saying that, but Rock Nation Sports, he has a sports agency, therefore he cannot be team owner. That's why he no longer is part of the Nets. Dummies. Figure it out. So if y'all want a real black ownership, you got to find people that are wealthy enough that can have the backing of it, that can be the face of having a black-owned NFL team, but you need a real big dog to at least own the minority share while these other groups own this together as a conglomerate and get their egos the fuck out of the way and actually know how to run a team, but not just seeing this as a black thing or black excellence thing, but make North Carolina, the Panthers, a fucking legitimate team.
Hell yeah.
So if he wants to do it, there's a right way to do it. Don't just spew this black excellence shit. If you're gonna do it the right way.
Diddy already talked about he's gonna have the latest halftime shows.
That's the bullshit, though.
I know. I hear you saying because it's like, damn, Diddy, like you already like.
Fuck about no Ciroc fountains, nigga. I'm trying to win a game.
Right.
Ciroc fountains.
He's thinking about it from the entertainment aspect of it, and I mean, you can't.
You know what's entertaining? Watching the Browns lose every week is entertainment.
Look, he's been entertaining all his life, so I get why he would make that comment. Now he needs to get his football savvy up though. Because if you're going to run a successful NFL football team, it's a lot more than how your halftime shows is going to look like.
Yeah, look, you trying to own a TV show. Revolt is trash. Nobody fucks with Revolt. Shit is trash.
Shout out Viceland one time.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I love Viceland.
Viceland is the shit.
Vice News is on HBO, so now what?
Shout out Viceland 2 times.
Now.
I have nothing to say about Diddy and the Panthers. Fuck the Titans, though, for real.
Hey, come on, bruh. Come on. Titan Nation, stand the fuck up. Let's go.
You and the one other person. I do have one other friend.
TJ, David, stand the fuck up. Let's go.
Oh, wow. Derek has 2. Okay, so I know one extra person. So there's 4 of you guys.
Titan Nation, baby. We live and well. Still in playoff contention, too, baby. Let's get it.
So are the
2
Chargers,
points.
guys.
No, I think they just got eliminated
Yeah,
by the
special.
Chiefs.
No, because the Raiders lost, so they still get it.
Oh,
Yeah, 2 points. Woo.
well, I got a black head coach. So I'm low key like rooting for him. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, what was the next topic?
Gotta hear that.
Man, there's a lot of it's on the air. It's already there. But we are past an hour. We do need to end
Let's end.
before some shit fucks around and happens.
Okay.
And we're gonna end it on the top 5. The top 5.
Oh, yeah.
Top 5 women, beautiful women on TV.
Well, I like that you reworded it because I got the text that said sexiest, and I was like,
It
Okay.
said baddest chicks.
okay,
I
I got
didn't say
sexiest.
baddest shit. I got
Top
sexiest.
5 baddest.
I got
It said-
Yeah,
sexiest.
like
Sexy.
a 2-year-old, bruh.
Baddest.
Whoa.
Top 5. Top
Oh, okay. I was like, wow. Okay, bad. Like they're actually
Top
okay.
5 baddest chicks on TV.
That was weird at first. I was like
And then I got an
girl.
earful. And I was like,
You-
so
I
deep.
can't. Y'all say that. I can't stand your motherfucker.
Came in late with that one.
All right.
Top
Eric,
5.
Go
Let's go.
first.
Yeah, go
Oh,
ahead,
let's go
Jared.
to the doctor
You gonna
first.
do me first?
Yeah, nigga, I don't know top 5 women on TV.
Okay.
I had a really hard time with
I'm gonna let
this.
you live, Black Laughter. All right. Issa Rae is my first one.
Where's she from?
She's from Insecure.
Okay. I haven't watched it yet.
It's a great show. It's a very, very great show. I just like the whole LA vibe that they had with that show, man. They were so authentic with it. Issa Rae and her swag, just how dope she is, man.
She
You know.
cheated. She ain't shit.
No, I'm not talking about from that standpoint.
Team Issa. No, joking.
Damn, you too.
I'm team human beings. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? No, joking.
No,
Lawrence
Issa
can get it,
Rae.
though.
That's how your herpes being team human being.
Who else?
We talking about herpes, dog. Issa Rae,
Okay.
she's number 1. DeWanda Wise from She's Gotta Have It.
Yes.
The Netflix series. And if y'all haven't seen that shit, I highly, highly recommend y'all checking that out.
I tried to make Delicia rewatch that with me yesterday. It didn't go well. I love that show though.
It's a good, like, it's
It's
the
good.
show is dope as hell, man. So, third, Simone Mizik, Misty Knight from Luke Cage.
Oh.
The
Oh.
Man.
Ooh.
Yeah, dog.
So about the hair.
I feel like I have to look. Wait, the
You know who she
detective.
is.
The detective, Misty Knight from Luke Cage.
Look, people are a blur.
Oh man, she
Yeah,
ain't a blur.
she is something else. All right,
Misty White?
Misty
Knight.
Misty
Night. That's the
yeah.
character's
Yeah.
name.
Yeah.
Her name is Simone Mizik. Fourth, Rosario Dawson,
Okay.
also from Luke Cage, but she
Claire.
all them motherfuckers. But like she's in Luke Cage too, you know. So Rosario Dawson, and then fifth, wow,
I feel like I have the picture of her.
wow, fifth.
Who's gonna be fifth?
That's a good ass question. Well, you know what? I think the the chick, what's her name from Iron Fist,
The
Daughter?
Asian chick?
Asian chick. She cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Asian chick, Jessica Henwick, Colleen Wing.
Yeah.
Colleen.
Okay,
Wing.
that's who I was thinking of, but I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's fire.
She cool too, man. Got the age persuasion going on and everything. So she,
Okay. Okay. Shout out to
Right.
Netflix.
Yes, sir. Shout out Netflix 2 times, bro.
Yaya, say that. What you got?
This is in no particular order. And you know, I picked these women. They're bad, like physically, but also, you know, up here.
Mm-hmm.
Minus one. I feel like I fucked up. Okay, I'm gonna just leave her on there. I left Sin Santana on there because she is bad.
Shout out to
What?
Sin. Shout out to Joe Budden Queen.
Joey B for raising
She
the
is-
king. Are you
she
in
is-
that mood yet?
She's bad as fuck. I'm pretty sure that I found someone else and was supposed to replace her on my list, but that didn't happen. So Sin Santana, you bad. I have Lisa Bonet. Angela Rye, who is she's a commentator for NPR, CNN. She's a lawyer.
I'm not feeling
She's
Angela
dating
Rye.
what?
She's dating Common.
Yeah, she's dating my boo, and she's fly. she's fly. She's the shit. I have Gabrielle Union. and Lisa Ray.
I'll tell you about Angela Ryan
Off top.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I ended it with Lisa Ray.
I like her. For
No particular order. But the other women minus Sin, not to say that Sin, because she got attitude, I like that too. But the other women are just like, they're just boss bitches. You know what I mean?
Okay.
On and off screen, so.
Okay.
Those are mine.
What you got, Sam?
Look, man, I don't watch TV shows like that, so.
Neither do I. It took me a long
My
time.
list is going to be some throwbacks.
Yeah,
here and
do
there, going
throwbacks.
Back and forth.
Hey,
So,
Lisa.
I got
Throwback.
Go ahead.
Felicia Rashad,
Yes.
Cosby Show.
Mm-hmm.
She's a bad mom right
She's
there.
on my list.
And she got a law degree. She got money to take care of you, and she make you a nice hoagie.
Oh, the Hogansville hit.
She was hella tight. Nia Long,
Oh, okay.
Miss
Yes.
Sanaa Lathan.
Sanaya. Damn, I forgot about Sanaya.
Oh, y'all looking at all these young women. I'm out here looking for vino. I'm out here
I
looking for this
forgot
nice, fine wine.
What was your favorite Sanaya flick, real quick?
What the fuck was that? Oh my god.
Love and Basketball?
No.
The Wood?
What was that fucking?
Oh, are you thinking of with
She wasn't in Love Jones, was she?
Yes, she was. Was she in Love Jones?
I don't know.
Yeah, she was.
She was in Love Jones.
Yeah.
Nah, this was recent, where she like showed her age.
Oh, she was like a secretary or something?
Nah, it was with a stalker.
Oh, I know what movie you're talking about. I can't even think of it. I know.
God damn it. Whatever. That was the one she was in.
Oh, God.
What the fucking green eye dude?
Oh, was it Michael Ealy?
Oh, what was that movie? Is it Tyler Perry one?
Hope not. She wasn't funny at all. She was sad.
No, there's like no. I'm thinking of the other girl from East Bayou. What's her name? Light skinned chick.
The chick from A Thin Line Between Love and Hate.
It's a thin line.
Is she in the
Anyways,
Okay.
Paula Patton.
Oh,
Hey.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Robin, think you fucked it up, bruh.
This was an honorable mention because I had to think about my childhood, had to bring it back, but now she's super bad, Megan Good, so she's throwing. A lot of people sleep on Megan Good.
I want to go an honorable mention for J Lo. First of all,
Yeah,
yes.
Beautiful.
Who I got for the fifth, the real number 5.
Real number 5.
Damn, I can't believe it.
I'm just saying, I've been on TV before, so you could say me.
I've been on TV too now, but
We said women.
We're still looking for that Pepsi commercial.
you never gonna find that.
Oh, I'm still looking. I shall say, just give me his last name. I was like,
Andrews, no what?
Is it Samuel?
Sure. Oh, who else is a top 5 out here? Oh, I was fucked up. Sofia Vergara.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Where is she at?
Bruh.
Sofia Vergara. I got, and you know she 44?
That accent though, dog, is
Look,
crazy.
y'all know nothing about me.
God. That accent.
I like my women that age like wine. I'm not looking for no spoiled milk bag bitches. They look good right now, and when I see you in 5 years, you look like the bottom of a milk carton.
You don't want to look like what, Sam?
Spoiled milk bags. I need the finest of vino. I need you to look like Angela Bassett. I need you to take care of yourself. Use your oils. Hydrate. Drink your waters. Your teas.
Dude, Angela Baskett's like 106 and still looks super good.
Shout out Cicely Tyson, too. She just turned 93 today.
Yeah.
Shout out Cicely Tyson.
Yeah. Relax.
No,
Relax,
I'm just
bro.
saying shout out Cicely Tyson.
Shout her out to a different topic, but not this one. Let's link back to
Derek likes them mature.
Yeah.
Look, you used to be, you might be that fine one that's on the bottom of Titanic. It's probably dope, but I'm not going down to get it.
Oh
No.
my god.
Shout out Cicely
I'll take
Tyson.
your word for it, dog. It's probably the best wine in the world, but I ain't going to get it.
Well, all right.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
man.
James.
it's at the bottom of the Titanic. Okay.
Only 20.
I didn't even get their real names, man. I totally slipped that part, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna tell you the characters.
Names.
Man, everybody gonna know who I'm talking about.
Okay.
Well, actually, you might not, because I don't know if I pronounced it right, but is it Mrs. Dai or something like that? The girl from Game of Thrones, Grey Worm's girlfriend.
You're talking about the little light skinned black girl on TV.
Oh, Lord Jesus!
Lord have mercy.
Boy, she's
the only black character, so you can't fuck it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
So you watch Game of Thrones, you're the only black one on there.
She's
So.
super bad.
I'm still on episode 2 and shit.
Oh man, remind me that I'm on YouTube before you. Dog.
I'm right here with you.
I'm on YouTube and you gonna tell me she got the Misty Knight hair too.
Word? Oh,
She's better than Misty Knight. We're gonna go through it.
Okay.
She got a news scene or something.
Talk to me.
Oh yeah, with your boy Grey Worm, man. Oh,
I don't know who that is, but
what?
I'm on episode 0 Game of Thrones.
Oh my god! I got a YouTube for you too, there, man. The next one y'all probably don't know about, but I'm sure a lot of people in TV land gonna know about. But your girl Regina from Once Upon a Time is uber bad, man.
Regina, is that the Wicked Witch?
The evil witch.
I know
Yeah,
you're
there you
talking
go.
about.
She is so bad. She is so bad. The third man's gonna be my favorite throwback, man. Being a kid, and everybody made fun of me because I always liked the older women when I was a kid. I'm gonna go with Peggy Bundy from Married with Children, man. Hey.
I almost want the daughter.
Man, everybody wants me to go with
She
Christina
aged like
Applegate. Everybody wants me to go
She
with
aged like wine.
right. Go with
She
Kelly.
did.
But man, Peggy is where it's at. I love Peggy to this day. She is so bad, man.
Had the
Peggy
titties
Bundy.
sitting up.
Man,
Real
all the
though.
time.
I was tripping. What you
The-
talking about, man?
yeah,
They gonna
Al
knock
was
the
definitely
fucking butt out her hair.
Man, every night we had like 30 kids living in
Keep
the
the
house.
heels on, Peggy. You good?
Those, and that little leopard print, whatever the fuck she be having.
Al, you damn right, Al. Fuck Al. Where I'm at.
I got an honorable mention too, but I'm gonna let you do your thing, Press. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go to next, and she graced my list too, man. Felicia Rashad, Claire Huxtable, man. Man, who didn't want to be with Claire Huxtable, dog?
Oh, she had a little bop in the dance episode. She came down the stairs strutting her shit.
Yeah. Man, hey, that's baby right there. I'm going with number one, and number one is gonna be a shock to all of America unless you know me personally, and we actually had this conversation before. Y'all ready for number one?
Oh shit.
It's gonna be nobody y'all will ever think about. Number one is gonna be Blanche from the Golden Girls.
Yes! Yes! Thank you for being a friend. Yes! Make her your Women's Crush Wednesday.
Hey, I don't give a shit. I put it up there. Hey, I'm sure I'm gonna get messages that people gonna jump into our comments.
Yes,
and there's gonna be a lot
she
more
was
jokes.
hella sexy.
Dude,
Blanche Devereaux.
Yeah.
Blanche had bodies.
Yeah.
Blanche had hella bodies.
Hey.
She was the taller one, right?
Nah, that's
No,
Beyonce.
Blanche is like the
Blanche was the one that always wore the short with the shoulder pads, always had the jewelry on.
Here, come here, honey.
Yeah,
Come
the
here.
tall one.
No.
No, you're
Oh, the little short one. She was
No,
Yeah,
the
the
freak.
Yeah, she was the freak.
She's the middle. She ain't
okay.
really.
She was like, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, the freak, man.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
yeah.
Hey, Blanche, baby. You know what I'm saying? Hey, real shit, man. I say, I used to like Blanche with the Golden Girls. And motherfuckers the freak are like, what? Like, man.
I'm
Blanche is out here. That's what they have this family committee outbreaks that fucking old folks home because of Blanche.
Yeah.
Blanche letting y'all know we still live our best lives at this age.
I appreciate that, Sam.
Yeah, you still gonna be fucking when you like 80 years old, dog.
I'm trying. They got pills.
That's my dog.
And when the pills
Hey,
don't
but
work,
look at this was her back in the day.
It look
Rue
bad,
McCallum.
Yo, look, man. If I'm still able and if I'm still with the person that I care about,
Yeah.
like, we still not. Yeah. Let the grandkids know. Still carry in, bitch. Let my kids know. You
still
goddamn right on babysit on Fridays. You know what it is. How you got here?
Grandpa, you nasty.
You goddamn right.
you said you know what it is. Okay, baby,
How you think you and your brothers got here? My nuts. Gotta go drain them real quick.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you heard wife in the background. Yes, he did. Oh, that shit is nasty.
Dinner gonna be about 15 minutes late. But I'll answer the door and I'll keep knocking my motherfucking door. Open the door naked with some tube socks on.
This guy.
When the rules are rocking, don't come a knocking.
This guy.
Right goddamn now. What I tell you about knocking my fucking dome. I'm busy. Your mom out here laid out.
I can't.
Yo.
And on that
The
note.
worst old man ever.
And on that note.
See my pill bottle.
Oh God, he's still going.
Hey, yo, check this out, though. Yo, check this out.
Oh no.
Sam, you a motherfucking fool, dog.
You gotta keep it going.
I can see Grandpa Sam too, man. You gonna be on some shit. You gonna be on some shit.
You gonna be fucking these Gucci flip flops?
I just fucked your grandma.
Yo, I'm gonna bring the old future back in the house. Greg is walking. What's that song? What's the incense burning? Hey, I'm walking the goddamn door. Come down the hall. I'm busy.
With a sock on the door, you know the bro code.
Oh
I have some suspenders laid out. Hey, I know you haven't got no suspenders. I'm in here doing something. I'm working.
Man, you know what? Before we go,
shit.
that reminds me of a very funny story, and I gotta tell y'all this story before we go. I'm playing cards one night. And in this card game, there's a father and son, right? Older dad, son's around 30. And he calls himself the champ. And he was telling us why his son was there, embarrasses all hell about Valentine's Day with his wife, which is the homeboy's mom, right? He says, boy, we went out. I went out and I got the hotel room ready. She didn't even know. I went and I got the hotel room ready. It was like I pulled out the champagne ready, the flutes ready. He said I had the music ready. He said I had some bathrobes made. And on the back it said her name, and on the back of mine it said the champ.
The champ is
The champ. He said, I picked her up from work and I took her to the hotel room. And he said, I beat the brace off of her right in front of his son. He was so mad.
Yikes.
And he was like, Dad, stop talking. He was like, I'll never forget. He said, shut up. I'm going to the bathroom, take a piss, and I wash my hands and go put my head around your mouth. He said, boy, he saw boy, me and your mom be fucking all the time. I didn't think you got here. Oh, man.
No shit.
So,
Hey, D, who's your honorable mention?
old girl from I'm sorry I don't know her name, but from King of Queens.
what?
Oh, okay.
The wife?
Yeah.
Okay.
Little thick
That
Italian
New York
mama.
accent, yeah, that New York accent.
Out here
boy.
trying to break up Scientology.
Boy, I tell you,
Damn.
I believe in that.
Damn. Okay. I'm gonna throw an honorable mention out there. I'm gonna go with Fred Dresser.
Hey,
I'm gonna go with the name.
Fred.
Hey, a lot of people don't like that voice, but shit, hey man, you
See,
talk
look
that
at
shit,
Bae's
yeah.
over right here on the shade room. She's so fine.
You talk that shit, you'll get smashed up.
Real.
But
Sound. Oh my God.
ladies and gentlemen, we gotta get ready to go. We gotta go. It's been fun. It's been real. It got real deep and it got real crazy for a while. But we gotta go. We gotta cut it short. We gotta thank. I'ma still say it, Mama Ratchet. You ain't outgrow that shit yet.
Mama Ratchet.
If we still call Lil Bow Wow, and I
It'll never be Shad Moss.
never. You know what I'm saying? Still Lil Bow Wow. You gonna forever be Mama Ratchet.
45 years old. What up, little Bow Wow?
Come to us from When Black Girls Do Brunch.
Yeah.
Is that it? Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Shout out, Yaya. Say that. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Coming in and helping us out.
Also, man, like they said, they have a After Dark special going on, man.
Oh yeah.
We
Tune into
do.
Plug
Well,
that shit.
I don't know when it's getting posted, but I'll let you know. It will be on SoundCloud.
I heard tomorrow.
Oh,
Same
perfect.
day as ours dropping.
It's explicit content, so
Look, coming for the
the
laughs,
little
come there
kids
for
to
the
bed.
get riled up.
Yeah,
And
don't
then
listen
us
to this
again.
with your mom, you know? It's explicit.
It's explicit. Okay.
I'm excited.
So get your wine out, you know, get your joints out, all that shit, you know.
All of it.
You
It's a
in
good
for
time. That's a good
cool
time.
ass ride. I'm looking forward to hearing that shit.
It's a good
Looking for
time.
we definitely gonna be listening to it, man, and see what's going on with you guys, man. Y'all keep up the good work, man. Delisha, right there where you listening, man. Good job on the book signings
Oh,
and
Yeah.
yeah, all out there showing that.
My baby got a book out and shit.
Yeah,
She an author. She an author.
yeah, out there show the real black girl magic, man. We appreciate
Real
you,
talk.
man. Real salute to you, man. If you guys are on Amazon, man, click on her link. Buy those books, man. Buy those books. Support her, man. I bought
Support.
a few of them, man. She came through and signed them for your boy, man. That was great, man. Support that. We got anything else?
Yeah, no, I think that's it. Or, no, follow When Black Girls Brunch, WBGB on Instagram, and I think on Twitter. But Instagram, and then you can find all the other shit. We will be finally back in the new year, so
Yeah.
be looking
I'll be
for
a special
that.
guest.
I guess Sam's a special guest.
I already talked to your other co-hosts. I'm definitely a special guest.
Yes.
I already got my time slot ready.
Damn!
Sir!
He done jumped the line. He done jumped the whole line.
You know why? 'Cause I
Goddamn.
went to the book signing.
Ooh.
If you want some shit done, you got to go to the front line.
So you got Brother Sam representing Please My Body Mouth in a major way. Right on,
Yeah.
brother. Right on.
All right.
No, we would love to have you guys on, though, once we start actually recording. Or on the After Dark special, you know?
Oh,
Get me on the after
Things
dark
that get
stuff.
low.
I'm gonna work on that. I want no parts of that.
Me and the
We'll talk.
Y'all can
Talk.
get
Me and the
Derek
doctor
James
be
in there.
there.
I want
We'll
no
be
part of
there.
that. I want no part of that.
We'll be on the After Dark special.
Sam said I want no part of that. That's cool.
All right, so we out of here.
Yeah, we out of here, America.
All right, we
Bye.
out.